Hello, traders. It is June 11th, 2021, and this is your weekly update. Let's get into the humble stock, my favorite stock. So this week, it had a high, it hit its kind of high that it's been for a while of $1.78, and it kind of settled this week at, I'm looking it up, sorry guys, $1.42. So it's had a little bit of a pullback, but not so bad, considering that a week before that we were looking at, 78 cents or 77 cents that it made for like its low for a very long time. And so with that, I think we may have found a good support level just because it kind of went sideways today. It even kind of looked like it was trying to go up after it opened. So hopefully that's a good indicator that that it's going to bounce. I understand there are some big things happening next week. Of course, we can't predict what's going to happen with short sellers or these market manipulators, but there's a good chance that we'll see a bounce next week going on the upside. So if you get a chance to load up, this might be the time to add shares. Not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, just my own opinion. And with that, I do have my friend Cary Young here. He's a guy that I kind of got into trading a little bit, and he's taken it from there, and he's gone into the crypto space. So I just wanted to do a quick follow-up with him, and he can kind of tell us how that journey's going. So without further ado, this is Mr. Cary Young. How's it going, Cary? Long time no talk.
It's going fine, thanks.
So if you could just kind of let everyone know, like, since we last talked, the first time you were on here, you were just trying to figure out how to use Thinkorswim, and it was kind of a struggle at that point in time for you. And now I think you've got it handled pretty well. So with that being said, what have you added to like what you trade, and what kind of platforms, and where's your experience now? How confident are you, and what have you learned along the way?
Now you're referring to the Thinkorswim platform?
We could start with that, sure. What do you think about Thinkorswim? Where are you at with it?
You know what? I still got a good amount of ways to go. I've actually geared everything more towards crypto, and I'm still learning. There's so much to the crypto world, so that's kind of where I'm at. Now I've been opened up multiple wallets, so yeah, I've had to open up multiple wallets. Open up a Bancate, what do you call it? Binance. What do you call it? Smart wallet? What's it? I forgot what it's called. Anyway, I've had to open up a bunch of different wallets, and it's kind of it can be a little overwhelming, but once you get them set up, it's just kind of going over them over again until it gets fluent.
So,
and, what's that?
so these different wallets that you're talking about, for those who aren't in the crypto space, a wallet is basically a way to take your crypto and store it sort of privately, securely off of a platform. So you take ownership of it. Some people consider it way more secure, so that additional step a lot of people are willing to do. Just wanted to kind of get that out there. But let's go through the whole like crypto journey, because that's where you kind of broke away from what I was doing, and now I'm kind of following you. It's sort of like, when the teacher becomes a student kind of a thing. Because now that you've really ventured in and done a deep dive on crypto, I've kind of had to learn from you. You're on, I don't even know how many exchanges now, and I don't know how many wallets you have, but you've even got a cold storage wallet, and so you do some hot and some cold. And if you could kind of tell the people out there, what the difference is, where it's a good place or a good way to learn this stuff. How do you do your research on what you're going to buy? Give some newbies maybe some good advice that they can kind of take away from this.
Well, let's go with the research first. I will go to CoinMarketCap, and I will look at their history. I will see what their when they have a market cap, every coin has market cap, and the lower the market cap, the higher the potential is to make money in the crypto market. For instance, they have Shiba Inu, or however you pronounce it. It's got such a high market cap. In order for that to even be worth a penny, there has to be X amount of people that buy into it. I guess with any crypto, and it's a lot harder when you almost have an unlimited market cap. Now, like a token like Binance, or let's go with XRP. XRP has, I don't know, maybe like 80 million or something like that. I don't really recall right now. But it allows, because it has market cap on it, it's worth so much. And like I think like I want to go with Bitcoin. It has a market cap of like 84 million, and there can only be so many of them printed, which makes it more valuable. And
you're talking about the supply, not circulation, right?
The supply, total
not market cap,
supply.
right?
Market cap is the total max supply.
I'm not trying to be disagreeable here, but my understanding is market cap would be the amount of coins in circulation multiplied by the spot price, which would give you the total value of that market, hence market cap, capitalization.
Market cap. Well, you could be right, the market cap, whatever it is, whatever the market cap is, it determines how much how can I put it? Like I said, how much it can be worth. Your potential gains or losses. So if they have a small market cap, then the potential to make money is a lot higher. And if you can find a crypto that has like 10 million, and it's a good tech project, tech-driven crypto, then it has a really good chance of doing well and making a good amount of money. Now,
so like if we were to compare it, we could look at like a Bitcoin, and I believe the market cap on that is over $1 trillion now, if I'm not mistaken. So, because it's already at $1 trillion, that means that there's a lot of people already invested into it. So it kind of limits the amount that it can go up as a percentage, just because there's already so much money in it that it takes so much more money to push it up. Is that kind of what you're saying? Versus like, a startup project where there's only, let's say, like you said in your example, 10 million versus $1 trillion. 10 million is a small fraction comparatively, or even $1 million. Let's say they have $1 million market cap. Then $100,000 added to that means that it jumps 10%, right? So is that kind of what you're saying? Which is not a lot of money to get going in the crypto market, especially considering it's worldwide and word gets out.
Well, I think your number's off quite a bit, but yeah, basically, essentially.
Yeah, my numbers probably are, because I don't know off the top of my head what the actual market cap is on Bitcoin, but I understood that it was over $1 trillion. Could be higher, could be lower, but I know it's a pretty huge number, whatever it is. But I get what you're saying as far as the supply, circulation. I know that Bitcoin's ultimate supply is only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever produced, and they have to be mined and everything else. So it kind of limits the amount of supply, whereas other, tokens and cryptos, they can produce them, add circulation. They do a lot of times, and so it's sort of like more like a currency in that way, because they just keep adding more to the circulation, which means that the price doesn't go up crazy high, crazy fast, which gives you sort of a stable value to it that you can use for transacting more than you could, with a store of value like a Bitcoin, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so like a Dogecoin will probably be a better fit for a currency than a Bitcoin for many reasons, including gas fees and other associated things, the time it takes for a transaction to process, for example. There's just so many things, and it's such a study. So for all of you out there, I would highly recommend that you just, take a little time and do a little bit of study and due diligence and try to understand the crypto game, because whether you believe in it or not, it's coming, and I don't think it's going anywhere. I think it's just going to be more and more integrated into our society as time goes on, and you don't want to be left behind. So, with that, I guess, do you have any closing things for us,
Yeah,
Cary?
with that being stated, I want to add on to what he was just saying. I don't know the lady's name, but she's in the government, and she signs the $100 bills. She just said that we're moving into a new financial system, and she signed the last $100 bill into existence that will ever be printed as we go to new financial system.
I think you're referring to Powell.
No, it's not.
Not Powell?
No. I don't
Okay.
remember what her name is, but she signs $100 bills.
Okay. Yeah, so if they discontinue cash, well, I guess that would be a huge sort of precursor to what's to follow. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. Enjoy the rest of your week, and until next week, have a great day.